Hey lovelies, this is a quick disclaimer. I will never ask you for money. I will never ask you to private chat me on WhatsApp. I do not share my personal numbers with everyone on social media. I don't mean to be rude. Of course, it doesn't make sense I give my phone number to everyone that is following me or subscribed to my channel. Of course, it's going to be overwhelming. So please ignore any messages that you get saying chat me privately. I'll help you with migration journey, whatever. That is not me. Also, I will never ask you to pay money. If you know me, you know that I am anti-paying for anything. Even though a lot of people are not okay with it, I just feel like you can do all these things by yourself. And also, I am not an immigration expert. I do not help with visa processing. I am just here to share information or to help you with the process, give you resources on how you can go about it. So please ignore everyone using my pictures to scam you, because obviously that's what you want to do. They pretend to want to help you and then ask you for money. For those of you who have helped in the past or have assisted one way or the other, you know that I have never asked you for any money whatsoever. You have your questions, I'll answer it to the best of my knowledge. You need help, I'll provide you with help as I can, as much as I can. I will never ask you for money. Please ignore those scammers using my picture. They want to use this girl's face to scam you guys. Please don't fall for it. So in today's video, I'll be having a recap of the changes to expect in 2023. So I've made videos about this before. So now I'm just like compiling everything into one video. So these are the latest changes that the UK government announced that they're going to change, and most of this has already gone into effect. Some will go into effect starting from the beginning of 2023 till towards the end of 2023. So they have other changes that will go into place 2024 and 25. Happy New Year, guys! Welcome to the year of 2023. I'm so happy to have you here. I appreciate your support. I like how you encourage me, how you know, your comments, your kind words. Most of you have been amazing. And for those who find my content annoying, I am so sorry, but get ready. 2023, we are gonna be more annoying. Anyway, not a lot of you sort of attack me. Some of you just take like 3 minutes to type very annoying messages, in the comments, only to get it deleted by me. Literally, why not tell yourself, why should I waste 3 minutes of my time typing gibberish? Because Faith is going to remove the comments. So please, in 2023, let's do better. I would say the trolls, try to be more open-minded, and also try to understand that we live in a world where everyone is different. You might necessarily not agree with what they are doing or how they are doing it, but just respect people's opinion or people's pattern of doing things. This is what makes us unique. We can all not do things the same way. We are not robots. We are human beings. We deal with things, do things differently. So if you don't like the way I do my videos, I apologize. Take me as I am. I would really love to be your friends. You trolls, I would really love us to start on a good note. It's 2023. Let's do better. Let's accept people for who they are, and know that we are different people and we are different for a reason. Okay, thank you. So now let's go to the recap of the UK 2023 changes to expect. Number one will be to further strengthen the UK border. We are introducing a permission to travel scheme in 2023. Everyone wishing to travel to the UK will need permission in advance to travel. So that's to say, now if you want to travel to the UK, there's another thing they've added to the visa processing, which is permission to travel. This will increase our knowledge about those seeking to come to the UK and prevent the arrival of those who present a threat. Instead of turning people away at our border or detaining them at a cost for the taxpayer, the approach will allow us to stop people traveling to the UK in the first place. If you're planning on coming to the UK in 2023, this is what you should expect moving forward for your visa processing. I think so. It should be part of the visa process. The second one would be electronic travel authorization, ETA. Customers applying for an ETA will provide their biography, biometric, and contact details and answer a short set of suitability questions. The information will be checked against our system and assessed to determine whether the person has permission to travel. The majority of a customer will receive their ETA within a short time of submitting their application. The ETA is not a visa. It authorizes an individual to board a carrier to travel to the UK. On arrival at the UK border, an individual will still need to obtain leave to enter. So an ETA is not a visa. I just give you that authorization to travel to the UK. So when you get to the border, they'll stamp your passport. That's the main visa. I mean, just expect a different process now when applying for your visa, because they are including some of this scheme in 2023. So the process at which you've been applying for visa to come to the UK, maybe if you visited the UK before, might be slightly different. Now they are tightening the system, if you know what I mean. So they're trying to prevent illegal immigrants coming into the UK. I mean, towards the end of 2022, that has been the aim of the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak. He has focused on getting rid of illegal immigrants, and he's doing everything possible to make sure they don't come into the UK. So that's why he's tightening the border, and you should expect border changes. The third changes to expect in the UK in 2023 will be the use of automation. Okay, so focusing on individuals who already have an immigration permission, e.g. people with indefinite leave to remain on student visa. While the number are not significantly in border crossing volume terms, their processing times are longer. So any automation of this control will improve flow at the border. Of course, we all know that a lot of students are coming into the UK, so they are trying to make things smooth. When you apply for a visa, everything you get it faster, smooth processing and all of that. Next change for you to expect in 2023 will be system to system checks, which supports millions of checks each month, are already in place with the Department of Works and Pension, the DWP, HM Revenue and Custom, that's HRMC, and the NHS England. So further services are planned throughout 2022 to 2023 with partners such as DVLA, Social Security Scotland, student loan companies, and some local authorities. The data made available is specific to the need of each department and contains only necessary information to inform their decision making. So that's to say they are going to be sharing more of your data to these government bodies I just mentioned to help them decide if, for example, you want to take a student loan. They're going to share your data with them to give them decision to either give you the loan or not. Generally, what they are saying is that from 2023, there's going to be more data sharing with some of the agencies or government body or businesses. I think they listed DVLA and Social Security Scotland, student loan companies, and some local authorities. So expect that if you're living in the UK, your details might be shared to more local authorities from 2023. So this is for those living in the UK. Next changes to expect is the family and settlement. During the rest of 2022 and 2023, we will continue to simplify the family, private life, settlement routes. There are several family routes and paths to settlement. So to simplify this for customers, we will introduce a more streamlined application process and consistent evidence requirements. The work is underway with the launch of settlement routes for those on the Innovator route and the 10-year family and private routes this year. So I was talking about Innovator Visa on my channel before. It's basically for people who have like a startup. So you have a business that is innovative, scalable, viable. You can apply for the startup routes. Startup visa comes to the UK, and after spending 2 years on a startup visa, because startup visa is not renewable, you will have to switch to Innovator Visa. Then after you spend 5 years on Innovator Visa, then you can apply for your permanent residency in the UK. So what they're saying is they're going to launch or make it a lot easier, or they're going to reform the process of getting your permanent residence in the UK. The next changes to expect in 2023 is that they are developing a chatbot and a voice but functionality, with a view to be launching this digital support from 2023, giving customers the means to resolve their queries effectively without needing to wait to speak to an agent. This will mirror the effect and efficient customer service that the public are accustomed to receiving from businesses. So this is huge. This is amazing. I mean, I like this. So if you're on the government website, you're confused, you don't know what's going on, you can easily, use the chat bot. Or maybe you've applied for your visa, you didn't get any feedback, you've not heard anything from your visa, if you've gotten the visa or not, you can just reach out to the government. I mean, of course, it's going to be chat, so that's to say it's a chat bot that will respond to you, or whatever it is that the chat bot or the voice bot is going to do. I hope it works, and I mean, for me, it's good news. The next one is the digitization of how we capture, verify, and assure the identity of a customer, including their biometric information. It is a key part of our border of the future. In 2022/2023, this will include extending reuse of biometric data already held by the Home Office to more routes, so the customer will not need to provide their fingerprints again. This means we will maintain the security of our system as well as improving the customer's experience. This is amazing. They have already started this because a friend of mine recently applied for a visa, so they did not require fingerprints. So that's say if you've migrated to the UK before, when you did your biometric at the TLS from your home country, they've gotten your fingerprint. So when you want to renew your visa or apply for ILR, they reuse that information, that data they've already gotten. Next one is customers applying through the points-based system now have a digital customer's account to access their e-visa and relevant information about their rights and settlement. During 2022 and 2023, there will be further improvement to the digital customer's account, including more seamless integration and more intuitive navigation between services. We will work with partners across government, including one login program to look at opportunity to join up the government services. I mean, right now in the UK, you can easily, how if you want to do your right to work, right to rent checks, or you want to see your visa, when it's going to expire, and all of that. So now you can do it. They are trying to integrate this now so that customers, by customers, it means those living in the UK. If you're already in the UK, you now have the opportunity to see your immigration status online. As a simple and short of this. The next one is that they are trying to make it easier for sponsors. So companies with a license to sponsor, they are trying to make it a lot quicker for them to be able to sponsor people from overseas. According to what is written here, over 40,000 employers have already successfully become licensed sponsor. Any of them small businesses. Most sponsor license applications are decided within less than 8 weeks, with an option to receive and a faster decision within 10 working days for a fee. Sponsor license are currently being processed within the service standard, and additional reforms between now and 2024 will further reduce the time it takes for sponsors to hire a worker from overseas. We remain committed to reviewing our service standards and to deliver improvement for customers, prioritizing of work to accommodate response to short-term issues such as labor supply have impact on our time frame, and we now expect to deliver improvements by spring of 2023. So they are making it a lot easier now for companies with a sponsorship license to be able to sponsor people from overseas a lot quicker. If you apply for a job, usually your company will tell you that you're trying to get their COS. So the COS time frame is 8 weeks, but if your company should pay for an express, they can get their COS between 10 days. So now they're trying to make it a lot easier, and so that they can get their COS quicker and recruit people from overseas. Next, it will be sponsors again. Early 2023, the government will streamline the process for sponsors, applicants, and enable more efficient case working. Existing sponsor, we have ability to invite a worker to make their visa application once the role details have been approved with the role information. So this is another improvement that will happen in 2023. This will happen early in 2023. So between now to spring starts in March. Once they give you an offer letter, they can just invite you to go and apply for your visa on the government website. So they're trying to make it a lot easier and quicker for sponsors. So management of license in late 2023, the government will give a greater understanding about a sponsor and their sponsor workers, and allow for a quicker decision making and online management system for all sponsors to carry out post-license activities will be improved, e.g. allowing sponsors to make changes such as adding users to their license. So sponsors can add, let's say you are working in a company, you've not been sponsored, so sponsors can now add you automatically, like as part of their sponsor. And again, I think the government is doing all of this because they want to also, they're talking about reforming the workforce in the UK because they notice that a lot of sponsors or companies are exploiting migrants. So they are trying to do this so that they can monitor and prevent any exploitation of migrants that are coming to work in the UK. So which is a good development for me, because a lot of people are coming to the UK in terms of, I'm coming to work only to come and be experiencing the worst. So thank you, UK government. These are all the changes to expect in 2023, and if there are more changes or new statements of change, you already know that the Home Office release statements of change like quarterly. I think sometimes they release it even before the end of the quarter. So but if there's any changes, I'm definitely going to share with you here. You know how we do it, we keep it real, we give you the latest updates. So if you are planning on coming to the UK, share this video with your friends and your loved ones. If you're already living in the UK, you also need to watch it because there are some changes here as well for those living in the UK. Thank you so much for watching this video. We have come to the end of this video. If this video was helpful, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comment section. Let me know which changes would you like to see. And guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.